Welcome back to Between the States, the podcast where we don't really know what we're going to talk about, but we do it anyway. My name's Jared, and I'm hosting with today...
Noel.
So we're going to take a little sidestep today, and we're going to change it up because Dan wants to be interviewed by us. Because Dan is our special guest today.
Yay.
Noel?
Yes, he is.
We're going to skip over Dan for now. How was your weekend?
I'm trying to blank. It was fine. I actually got most of my time off, my days off. Like today, I got to stay home and do laundry.
That's good.
Yesterday, I went in and finished up a car and had it picked up, and now it's gone.
You had a customer come in on Sunday?
Yeah, two of them actually, to pick up their cars.
Were they grateful or
yes,
were they upset with you?
One of them was very grateful.
Oh, there you go. You say it was a Jeep again?
No Jeeps this time.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, nothing interesting happened.
Nice.
Did something interesting happen? Am I supposed to say something?
I don't know. I'm just looking for some more content.
Do you guys know something
here.
I don't?
No, I don't think so.
Did my wife say anything about this weekend? No?
Bitcoin crashed.
It did?
It did.
Thank God.
Yeah, anyway.
About time.
Not totally out.
Came
Only
down
like
pretty good.
90K or so.
Yeah, no big deal.
The money laundering scam crashed. What a surprise. Remember NFTs?
I remember.
I remember you and NFTs.
NFT scams.
Y'all want to buy some NFTs?
Dan, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was good. Did schoolwork. I went shopping for a coat, and I got a coat.
Yeah, a coat?
I got two coats because they were cheap.
Winter coats?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be winter?
They're warm coats. They're nice looking coats.
Do they go with your hat?
They go exceptionally well with my new personality. The hat.
The hat.
The top hat?
I'm really trying to make that a thing, and Jared won't let me.
No, we'll not.
So
Saving you from yourself on this one.
It looks very good on me.
Well, no, it looks very good.
Yeah.
Not really on you, though.
Well...
You know when you take two really good things and you put them together and they turn into a terrible thing?
No, that's never happened.
Yes, it does.
Like what?
Like Coca-Cola and mayonnaise.
Or Coca-Cola and vanilla.
What the fuck?
Or Coca-Cola and coffee.
Or you in that hat.
That's not, no, this is not a thing. You guys are, this hat is staying with me. It's staying on me. It's staying around me. Get used to the hat.
You and good advice?
Yeah, those don't go together.
No, they don't.
Do you wear it to work?
I want to.
He tries.
You're not wearing it here.
Jared wouldn't let me. He yelled at me to take it off when I came out of the car with it on my head.
It's so weird walking in here and seeing people like walk out.
I know.
With their like lunch bags and their jackets. And
there's like a lot of cars out there today.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of cars. There's no buffer space today.
But we only have this place for another month and a half unless people start donating.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys would like to donate, please do so at...
No, we usually have our guest read the plug. So go ahead. Give us a shot.
Patreon.com/betweenthestates.
There you go.
Jared, how was your weekend?
My weekend was all right. Celebrated a birthday like all weekend. It was kind of fun.
All weekend?
All weekend.
Is that a religious thing?
No, it was just a birthday thing. It's a yearly celebration of a birth.
Whose birthday?
My daughter's.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to her. She doesn't listen. I don't allow it.
She's an only child.
No, so we were going out to dinner and somebody said something about grabbing a coffee because they were tired. And I just blurted out, "Get your coffee at Costco." And then I hear from the very far back seat where my daughter's sitting, "Get your coffee at Costco."
Oh, man, it's catching on.
And yeah, that was fast. So it was fun. It was fun to hear her say that. And I laughed, and nobody else listens to the podcast in my family. So I was all alone in that one.
Oh, there's definitely some people you know listening.
They listened to Jen's episode because she's interesting.
I see some Michigan up in the ranks there.
Oh, I didn't know that. Welcome, my Michigan family.
Oh, welcome back, Flint.
Yeah, Flint's been there. Welcome back, Flint.
I wonder if before they left, before they heard us say, "Hey, we got one of our first listeners was in Flint that listens regularly," and then they disappeared.
Then they heard the ad,
and then they came back, and now they're gonna. By the time they hear this, they're gonna be gone again. Texas came back too, right? Houston.
Yeah, we got a few in Texas. Yeah,
nice.
Houston, Flint. If you guys are still out there,
give us money.
What?
Give us money.
No,
we need it for the studio, please.
Those guys are OG. They can just listen. But reach out to us at podcast@betweenthestates.com. Tell us who you are so we can find out our audience and try to target our advertising directly toward them.
Are we doing this right? Tell us what you want to hear.
Obviously, you like something. So anyway, like I said, today is all about Dan. Dan is who it's all about.
I'm here. Thanks for having me, guys.
So Noel and I did some digging, and we tried to find some embarrassing stuff from your past, which is hard to do because you're pretty much open about everything.
That's true.
Like hats.
It was a very shallow grave.
I'm open like hats.
But before we get into that, tell us a little bit about you. I mean, for these folks that haven't been listening since day one, before I joined and made it interesting. So tell me about you. Where did you grow up? Where did you cut your teeth?
I was born and raised in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Rough streets of Springfield.
The city of firsts. Home
right.
of Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, basketball.
Indian motorcycle, basketball.
I didn't know the Indian motorcycle part.
Poor bastards.
The Springfield Armory and other things.
I like how you're plugging Springfield.
Yeah. Well,
All
that's where I grew up.
It's got the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Grew up in poor streets of Springfield.
Spend your whole time there, whole childhood?
Most of it. Yeah. We lived in New Hampshire for maybe a year or so. My brother was actually born in New Hampshire. I have 4 half siblings, 3 half brothers, and a half sister. I grew up with 1 half brother and 1 half sister. And my father had 2 other kids.
That didn't sound complicated at all. It must have been a very tight family.
No, it wasn't complicated in the least bit.
So what was happening in New Hampshire? What brought you up there?
I have no idea. I was a kid.
Okay, cool. What brought you back?
I have no idea. I was a kid.
Awesome.
Probably money and running out of it.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
As the way I understand it, you didn't actually spend a whole lot of time in one place as you were growing up.
I did not. I'd say we probably lived in the same place no longer than 2 years at most. And we would move probably because the rents got too expensive or we got kicked out or I don't know what the reasons were. But yeah, we would. And Springfield's such a weird city too, because it's like when we would move, it would feel like a whole different area, like a whole different state.
Oh, yeah. Every neighborhood's different.
As soon as you move, it's like everyone from my past is gone now. I'm never going to see them again.
You showed me on a map that you moved like a couple houses down, maybe a street or two.
I did that.
Was that one of those instances where it just moved a street down and it's completely different people? Like
sometimes
fuck off people
it is
down the
like
street?
that. Yeah, sometimes it is like that. Actually, I lived on Fairmount and Lawndale, and when I was a kid, we weren't allowed to play on Commonwealth Ave.
Yeah.
Now, if you know Commonwealth Ave by the X, it was a very dangerous neighborhood. But if you go further down, that's where some of our friends lived and grew up down there like their whole lives. And it's just single family homes, very nice, very clean area, completely opposite from one side of the street to the other. And that's how Springfield is too.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we would move. I would go to a different school. I went to 3 different elementary schools.
Yeah, me too.
I got held back in the 1st grade.
You got held back? I didn't know that about you.
I got held back in the 1st grade. It was an optional choice that my mother decided that would be best for me because that's what the school said. Because we moved 3 times that year. I went to 3 different schools for 1st grade.
What, 3 different schools?
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, they held you back.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I went to 1 middle school because middle schools were different. They bust you in from all over the place.
Sure.
So
does Springfield have that your choice of school thing, or did you just always happen to be in the region for that middle school?
For middle school and high school, it was kind of a your choice thing. For elementary school, it was just whatever neighborhood you were in, unless you were rich. Then you went to the private school.
Ooh.
What was the private school?
For elementary, I'm not sure.
Was that like a church school? Was that like a religious?
Most of them were religious schools, yeah.
The good schools?
The good schools. The religious ones.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. They got a whole other subject matter that they don't teach any of the public school kids. More is better, right?
A whole separate class.
Whole separate class. They teach you stuff that the public schools wouldn't even touch.
I knew someone that went to a private school and didn't know what gravity was until they got to high school.
Get the fuck out of here.
You got to make space somewhere.
That's crazy.
My brother went to a private school. It was a Catholic school.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought it was weird because I'm pretty sure he was not religious.
Mm.
And then as I got older, I realized he went there because the drugs are easier to get. So not like heavy drugs. They're just like weed and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the reason. I never confirmed it, but I got an inkling.
Why were they easier?
I think it's because the trust factor is higher.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
So is middle school and high school when your friend collection started?
My friend collection?
You go around collecting friends.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, you just said you had to make new ones every time you moved.
I didn't say I
catch
made
them
new
all.
friends.
Oh, that's true. You just said you lost them.
No, I did make friends fairly easily, but when you move, it was like they all died.
They all died.
I met you in 6th grade.
That's right.
That was probably, I would say that was the strongest connection I made with somebody like right off the bat. And then you moved away instead of me. And that hit differently.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's gone for a year and a half, maybe.
Gotta taste your own medicine.
But when you left, it was like you died.
It was like he died. He's dead.
You might as well have said goodbye and jumped in the ground.
It's weird when we're kids, we don't have control about what's going on.
We don't.
You know? It's like, hey, I'm leaving tomorrow. What?
Dude, when I moved across town, I didn't see people I went to class with for a year because I only stayed in a place for 1 or 2 years max. So generally, when you went to the next grade, maybe some of the kids transferred over, but they all like split in between different grades. And then you were like, I'm going to Florida. Florida? I can't see my friends who live across the town.
Let alone Florida.
You think I'm ever going to see you again from Florida?
Well, he doesn't even know anything past Virginia Beach, so he was in no man's land.
But now
as far as he knew, he was in space.
Yeah.
But now you work with some of your friends. What's that like? I work alone. I'm alone all day long, except for when like a customer walks in.
You didn't always work alone.
I didn't always work alone, but
for the last like to work with people.
Yeah, you had good
years.
friends. You gave them your grease pack money.
Yeah, for the last 10 years, I've been working alone, so it's different for me, you know.
God, I'm jealous of you. You want to trade out? You want to put some stickers on stuff?
Yeah, you get to work with me, sort of. I mean,
we were a bit closer on our projects
before. Yeah,
before the what do you call that, reorganization?
I just picture you guys partying and, you know, doing pranks on each other all day.
That's actually exactly how it is.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Most of the time, I can't stop Jared. He's just like pranking me all day.
All
it's
fucking
ridiculous.
day.
Yeah.
You ever seen the show The Office?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing like that.
Oh.
It's way kinkier.
Like, Jesus Christ, Jared, you need to keep your pants on in the office.
Especially when we get the good stickers out, the ones you can lick. Holy shit, dude. So you met Noelle. We've heard this story. You met Noelle, the Florida, the breakup, the rehash, the come back together. I don't recognize you. Oh my God, there you are. Was that before or after you got jumped on Halloween? I'm not good at segues. Give me a break.
Yeah.
That's before. I think.
No, it was after. Yeah, because I was living on Groveland Street.
Oh, yeah.
When that happened.
So did they steal your candy or what was going on?
Yeah, they stole our candy. That was I've been jumped a lot in Springfield. That one was different though because a lot of our friends were with us at the time.
No strength in numbers on that one?
I think it happened so fast that everyone was kind of paralyzed. They just kind of froze up.
It was broad daylight too. It wasn't even.
It was dusk.
Oh, one of them was.
One of them?
One of them was broad daylight. The other one was sort of dark already. Yeah.
So yeah, we were just old enough to maybe not have been trick or treating, but decided
you
to
shouldn't
anyway.
have been.
Yeah, whatever.
Not saying that's the reason
There's
you
nothing
got
else
mugged,
better to
but
do anyway.
No. So these kids came up and grabbed the bag out of my hands, and I had this like massive super soaker that I found on the side of the road. Doesn't make any sense. I just picked it up and I was carrying it. I was like, man, look at this thing. I've never seen a super soaker this big. It's freaking massive. As soon as he grabbed the bag out of my hands, I threw the super soaker at him and he caught it. And when he caught it, I leapt on top of him and started wailing away because that was instinct. And then when I stood back up, I saw all his friends just standing there and all my friends just standing there and everybody.
It's Fight Club. You don't intervene.
Yeah. So his friends acted first and started chasing me. So I ran up the driveway of the house I was next to. And when I got up to the top, I looked back and all my friends were still standing there just looking at me. I was like, oh, man. So I turn around and I start running back towards them, which made the people chasing me freak out for a second because they're like, wait a minute, who's chasing you here? So I turn back around. I start clotheslining people and picking them up and like throwing them in bushes and shit. Yeah, that was a fun time.
Yeah, that sounds like a great fever dream.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Around pretending you're the Rhino from Spider-Man and throwing super soakers at people and your friends just watching you. That sounds great.
Well, we got out of that. When I ran back towards them, we all kind of took off and we went back to my place because it wasn't too far away from there.
Was that the one where that guy was getting groceries out of his car? And we were like, hey, man, can we use your phone to call the cops because those kids were chasing us? No,
that wasn't that time.
And the guy was like, nah.
No, this
I kind of don't blame him. I mean,
this happened on Dickinson Street, which was just up the street from where I was living. And we got back to my house and my mom was like, why aren't you guys out trick-or-treating anymore? And we told her what happened. She decided, her and my stepdad, who were probably both high off their ass, that they were going to go rectify things. So they started wandering the streets, going up to people and saying, did you jump my kid?
Oh, that's when,
did you jump my kid?
Can you describe them? Well, it was a bunch of kids.
He had a bat with him, right? He went out with a bat and was like trying to track him down. Was that the night?
No, that was a separate time.
Jesus.
That was when we were walking home, also on Dickinson Street, when it was just a random night. Chris was in the back of the group. I was in the front of the group. This guy walked up to us. He was like, hey, you got the time?
Oh,
and then all of a sudden I hear Chris go, Dan, he's got a knife.
Oh, Jesus.
And when I turn around and look at him, as soon as I look at him and he makes eye contact with me, Chris books it as fast as he can. So we all started running as fast as we can. And this guy was chasing us. Pete's shoe fell off. And then he stopped, turned around, ran back, grabbed his shoe, and took off again. And we got back to my place, and that's when we decided to go back with the bat. He wasn't alone, that guy. And they had some house party, and they all came out and surrounded us. And there was some guy in just a robe and like his boxers. And he was like, you come to my house and you bring this? And that was crazy. And we were just like, we don't want any problems, man. He's like, what are you doing with that bat? I was like, nothing if I don't have to.
I feel like trouble is like got a magnetic force toward you.
It could. Yeah.
This isn't the first time you told me a fight story where you're not necessarily the instigator, but you're definitely not letting it fly by.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'd never shied away from it, I guess. I never went looking for it. I guess I went looking for it that night.
It turned around and went looking back. I dropped my fight. I need to go find it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you jumped up on a table and challenged somebody too, didn't you?
Yeah.
In a different instant.
When I lived in Syracuse, that was kind of funny. Going from Springfield, Massachusetts, where people were like, no nonsense, and like if somebody told you they wanted to fight you, that was probably going to end in a fight, to Syracuse, New York, where everyone talked a big game, but nobody followed through on shit. Like all you had to do was press up on someone and they backed down so quickly.
It's small talk, man. They just wanted small talk.
They wanted
aggressive small talk.
I was at the Carousel Mall with my ex-girlfriend and I was joking around and I had this empty water bottle and I was like kind of hitting her with it and she knocked it out of my hands and it rolled across and it landed near a table with a couple of guys there. And he picks it up and brings it back to me. And I go, oh, thank you. And he slams it on the table. And he goes, if that happens again, I'm going to kick your ass or whatever. So I immediately jump on top of the table in the middle of the...
It was a restaurant?
No, it was the food court at the mall.
It's even better. Even more crazy.
So now I'm standing on top of the table and I said, all right, let's go. And he's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Challenge accepted.
I was like, me? I thought you wanted to fight. I hadn't been in a fight since I've been there.
To his credit, you are a fucking psycho.
Yeah, all right.
He said, do you want to fight, not do you want to have some kind of wrestling match?
I just wanted to get the high ground. I saw it in the
you got
movie
him on
once.
the top ropes. That's for damn sure.
That usually works.
So did you follow through with that? He challenge you? You back down?
He backed down.
Oh, okay. Did he go back to his table?
He did go back
Head
to
between
his
his knees?
Yeah.
Or tail
And
between
I
his
threw
legs?
the water
Sorry.
bottle at him. I was like, fuck off, bitch.
I don't think that part happened.
That didn't happen.
Oh.
Okay.
That would be way over the line.
It's like, I don't know why I'm always getting into fights.
Let's bring this back to something positive. So
That wasn't?
you were a hacky
He wins
sack.
every fight he's in. He's here.
There was that fight we had against the Cathedral kids.
I don't
You
think I
wanna
was there
cover-
for the cathedral.
You weren't there for
I
that
don't think I
one?
was there for that one.
Was that? That might have been a Halloween night too, actually.
Cathedral.
We were waiting for the bus, I think, and this group of cars drove by and started throwing eggs at us. And that sucked. So we started walking over to the Papa John's to get cleaned up. And all of a sudden, these kids start coming after us and start attacking us. And we're trying to run. And I clotheslined that one kid. And he was holding on to Pete's hoodie. You remember this?
Not at all. I don't remember cathedral kids at all.
He's holding on to Pete's hoodie.
How do you know they were cathedral kids?
I'll get to there. He's holding on
They're
to
all
Pete's
wearing
hoodie.
big crosses around their neck.
Every time they were screaming, the body of Christ kept falling out of their mouth. They're eating Christ Krispy treats all night.
You mess with Jesus, you get the sandals.
Well, so they were chasing us, and one kid managed to grab Pete's hood as he's running away, and I clotheslined him, and he pulled Pete backwards, but that was a mistake on his part because Pete spun around immediately and wrapped his legs around the kid and just started hitting him in the head as much as he could. He actually broke or dislocated his finger, his ring finger or whatever. To this day, if he holds his hand like this and shakes it, the finger kind of moves independently of the hand. So he's hitting this kid, and I'm trying to hit other people, and they all start running away. And the guy Pete's hitting is like, can someone kick this guy in the head? And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem.
Bam.
So I kicked that guy in the head. His friends come back and drag him away. And then the bigger football players show up. We're inside the Papa John's at this point, and I swear to God, the biggest high schooler I've ever seen in my life comes into the restaurant, and I step up to him because all my friends are there, and I was 6'1", and he was towering over me. And he looks at me, and he punches me in the head, and he's got this class ring on, and it like cuts my forehead right here.
I still see it.
Do you?
Yeah. It said, that's how you know it's from Cathedral. It says Cathedral right on your forehead. Yeah. No, it doesn't say that.
So he punches me in the head, and my body leans way back and hits our friend in the head. And
it's like a cartoon.
It's like a cartoon. So he hits me, my body bends backwards. I hit my friend in the head backwards, but then I come back up slowly. I look him in the eyes and I go, is that it? And then he just leaves.
Did he just see? This was inside the Papa John's.
This was inside the Papa John's.
Which Papa John's was this?
That's not really important. No one's going to know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I think on Sumner, I think. Yeah, by the train tracks.
By the train tracks.
Yeah, by the jewelry store.
By the jewelry store, yes. So the egging happened at the jewelry store plaza, and we went over there. So this guy comes in, he hits me in the head. At first, the guy in Papa John's was like, you guys can't be here. You need to get out. Pizza. What's going on? Because after the guy came in and hit me in the head, he's like, all right, you can go in the bathroom and clean up. And so when I come back from the bathroom, there's a bunch of women in the lobby of the Papa John's. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Turns out it was these kids' parents. They had been following them around all night. And they were like, it's some high school football initiation that they do every year. They go out and they egg people in Springfield because they live in Longmeadow and East Longmeadow. And they go out and they egg people. They're like, this is the first time they've ever stopped to fight people. We're so sorry.
Oh, the parents condoned this.
The parents were following them around.
We just want to make sure the eggings went well and nothing got too out of
Exactly.
What the fuck?
So that's how we found out they were from Cathedral.
And those are the people that end up on the council and the HOA and...
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know why you're looking at me.
Because you looked at me. I said that. You looked at me in my peripheral.
Talking.
I was talking way before that.
Yes, we do end up on the they do end up on the HOA.
He said we.
Listen, my daughter's going around the neighborhood egging whoever the hell she wants. You're damn right I'm going to be right behind her. That shit's dangerous, man.
Nothing ever happened of it, though. We didn't call the police or...
Nobody died.
We're not snitches. Nobody died.
Noel, right before I brought the story down even further, you were about to say something, and I do want to cheer this the fuck back up.
Dan was really good at hacky sack in high school. Remember how good you were at hacky sack? You were a champion.
I was a champion, yeah. I had that belt that said it.
Yep.
It said championship hacky sacker.
It said sackmaster.
Sackmaster.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what it said. Master of the sack.
Yeah, I could juggle 2-3 sacks at a time.
I heard you were going to go pro with that.
It was so nimble.
Yeah, we used to play hacky sack all the time, and I don't know if it was because I liked hacky sack or just because
you really liked it.
There was nothing else.
Every time there was more than one of us, it was hacky sack time. You just pull it out of your ass. Hey, it's hacky sack.
What's in my ass?
Let's play some hacky
sack. Dude, you keep it in your front pocket.
Dude, it's fucking freezing outside.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you got to move around.
You had to move around, or you freeze to death. You want to play in the middle of winter.
Yeah, it kept us warm. You played hacky sack then, I take it, too?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. So I'll ask you this, and I will be 100% honest with you. When did you stop playing hacky sack?
When there was no one else to play.
I mean,
when we all stopped.
Probably when I moved to Syracuse, 18, 19.
That's a good time to stop.
You keep going?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we played through my when we were deployed out in Bahrain. We played. We waiting. So we were forward deployed at the airport, at the international airport in Bahrain, and we only had a couple vans to move the entire squadron around. And to go home at the end of the night, we'd have to wait for everybody to be done at work to get everybody back to the flats. While we were waiting, we'd just play hacky sack, and that was approximately 2009. So yeah, we played into our late 20s.
I'm going to be honest. If someone broke out a hacky sack right now, I'd start playing.
I would want to.
I don't have.
But you saw me hobbling around just trying to walk the tunnels today.
Oh yeah, no, I would definitely
kind of a hacky sack. The zombie thing.
Oh yeah, I would cut his head off and make a good hacky sack.
When I went to the Ren Fair, I bought a chainmail hacky sack.
Oh, you were into chainmail back
terrible.
Then. You know, he made his own chainmail.
You made horse chainmail?
Horses
for the briars?
For the briars.
You didn't cut us in on this?
Oh shit!
You had a pretty good patch of chainmail going before you gave up on it.
I did.
You were making it?
Yeah, it was twirling the little C's
from scratch. I did. Yeah. After buying the chainmail hacky sack, I was at the guy's booth and he had all kinds of chainmail and I loved it. It was great. And he was selling chainmail hacky sacks, but they were like $35.
Damn, that was like $80 back then.
That was a lot of money. So I'm like, $35? Like, what kind of guarantee am I going to get that this thing's not going to break apart? He's like, what kind of guarantee you get on other hacky sacks? I was like, my dollar hacky sack? I don't give a shit about my dollar hacky sack. I was like, but if I play with this chainmail one and it falls apart the first time, I'm going to be pretty fucking pissed off. He's like, I'll tell you what. If it falls apart, you can come to my shop and I'll fix it up for free. I was like, okay.
And his shop is located.
I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
He disappeared that day.
I think I still have it somewhere at the house.
That's awesome. You need to bring it in and gift it to the show because I see that you didn't bring
what'd you bring
anything to
us?
the show.
You guys didn't bring shit.
We're not on
I brought
trial
that little
here.
white ball.
I brought everything on the walls. I brought these mics.
That was like a year ago.
I brought that thing.
I brought the curtains.
I brought
Quit
the gifts for the
deflecting.
guests. I brought
Stop
this
deflecting.
coffee.
Stop it.
I brought
Stop
these
it.
cough drops. I brought that bin.
That bin.
I brought those scissors. I brought that tape.
I brought that sign that your son gave to me.
I brought these curtains.
I brought the curtains.
These ones?
Oh, no, not those.
That's what I thought.
Brought those curtains.
Wait, I didn't bring any of the
What
curtains.
curtains did you
I thought I did. I guess I brought that chair, that ladder. That ladder is hiding behind the curtain.
That you've completely forgotten about because nobody remembers that it's
I don't
here.
have space for it at the shop anymore. It has to stay here.
Okay, let me ask you a question about hacky sacks. What is your What is your favorite filling? You like the beads? Do you like sand? What's your preferred here?
Corn.
Corn. All right.
It's got the juice.
It's got the juice.
Didn't one of your hacky sacks sprout once? I feel like it was.
I think
started
one did, yeah.
grow
One of the older
something.
ones did. So I like the beads. I did like the bead ones. I didn't like them when they were like so full and stiff. I would empty them out a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So you could, yeah.
You
yeah.
say those things so hard they would just explode and the beads would go all over our face.
So when that would happen, I would fill them up with corn afterwards. And then we would beat them until the corn became little tiny gravelly pieces.
Yeah.
And
Dust. Every time you kick it, it leaves a white spot in your shoe.
your corn would like fly through the air. Did you
Fun.
play Kill? We called it Kill.
Oh, where if you missed, everybody friggin' or whoever, I can't remember what was that. If you miss and somebody picks it up before you do, they get to peg you with it.
Well, we would do 3-shot kill. So when it would come to you, if you managed to hit it 3 times and then kick it at somebody and it hit them and hit the ground,
Oh,
they were out.
that sounds like a lot of fun, and we might have tried that, but nobody I played with was that skilled. We were fortunate enough to get a hack.
Yeah, I would just leave the group immediately. I wouldn't even try.
Everyone would keep yelling at me like, "Stop hitting it at my head."
Stop hitting it so hard.
So the kicking it out was one of. I know that was one of our rules, and most of our rules were to stop people from fucking up the play. Like if you nailed it and it went way outside the ring, then and you didn't go and get it,
Oh, yeah.
then somebody gets to pick it up and peg you with it.
Oh.
So
That's a good rule, too.
yeah.
I don't think we ever had anybody purposely try to kick it out like that, though.
It had a weird little shift to the play, though, because you were saying you don't like the full ones.
Yeah.
But you had to have them full if you get a big enough circle, because you got to have enough oomph to get it across the circle.
That's true.
So, but if they're full, they
can spring.
they
yeah.
can spring out. So when they're full and you get pegged with one of those, you don't want to play anymore. So the circle gets smaller. So you got to switch back to the empty ones. Anyway, so hacky sack, that was fun.
So
Yeah.
Dan, I remember when you used to work for a vent cleaning company.
For a what?
Vent
a
I've heard about
duct
this.
Cleaning, yes.
You did this
And-
with one of our guests of the show.
And yep,
The air duct cleaning.
the air duct cleaning. And I remember one day you told me, this was before you got your license, that you were paired up with like a senior duct cleaning guy
Mhm.
who he would pick you up in the truck to go to the sites where you clean the ducts.
Yep.
And he would make you drive.
Yep.
You didn't even have your license.
I did not.
And he would like sleep.
He would. Yes.
What the hell?
So, yeah, growing up, we didn't have a car. I didn't have a lot of experience driving or being in a car and learning how to drive. I did get my permit because you just passed the test, whatever. And I got that job. And yeah, I would ride my Razor scooter from Duggan Middle School to the Dunkin' Donuts in Agawam, across the bridge where
God damn. Across the
Macho
South End
Taco,
Bridge?
where Macho Taco is.
Oh, the Rocky Bridge.
A
Yeah.
motorized razor
Rocky-
scooter?
No.
No.
The leg push.
The leg push Razor scooter.
That explains
Those
your
wheels
amazing
must have
calves.
worn down to nothing.
So I would ride it all the way down there, and that would take me like an hour and a half first thing in the morning. I would get up at like 4:30. I'd ride it down there. He would pick me up there and then have me drive. And we would drive all around Connecticut, sometimes in Long Island, wherever the jobs were.
Long Island.
Long Island.
Long
Jesus.
Island,
Did you take the ferry?
No.
You drove all the way to New York and back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And we only got paid driving there.
Oh, fuck this.
We didn't get paid traveling home.
Wow,
And the
that
dude
sounds like a
trusted
great
you enough
job.
to just sleep in the passenger seat while you drove.
Not only did he trust me enough, but if I hit the brakes too hard that it woke him up, I would get yelled at.
That's fair.
You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's off the brakes, kid.
Would you
My
have
pills
rather I
haven't kicked in
slammed
yet.
into the back of this car?
Oh my God. You just awoken a memory of me too. At one point we had a third person with us and he would drive sometimes. And one time we got pulled over and before we got pulled over, he was like, oh, this thing's got a governor on it. I was like, what the fuck's a governor? He's like, well, if I go up to 90, it stops me from going faster. I was like, what are you doing 90 for? We're in like a work van and I'm not even in a seat because there's no seat. I'm sitting on a bucket between two seats. And I'm trying to sit low so that the cops can't see me, you know? He's like, yeah, every time I hit 90, it like backs me down. They call it the governor. I was like, okay. And then we get pulled over. And he's like, oh shit.
Get in the back.
I was like, what?
I didn't like duck work.
I did the duct work. Quick, go Die Hard that shit.
He's like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be driving for a job. I was like, what? Why? He's like, I got priors.
Oh,
priors for what? He's like, for meth.
Oh my God.
That's why I sleep all the time.
That's why
I was like, no, this was a different guy. This was the third guy they attached to us. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? So the cop comes over. He's like, do you know how fast you were going? And he's like, license and registration. So he goes to the car.
Can't take this meth, put it in your mouth.
Well, he comes back to the car and he goes, sir, step out of the car.
Oh, man.
And he takes him out to the back of the car and he does his check. He does a whole sobriety check and he comes back and he was like, oh, man, the cop thought I was on meth still.
Oh my God.
And then we had to go do jobs for the rest of the day. And I was like, I just want to go home.
Wait, were you hiding when the cop pulled you? Did the cop know you were in the van?
He saw me, but he didn't do anything.
He didn't say anything about the bucket, no seatbelt. The fact that you were like 16.
That would have been so fucking hilarious.
How old were you? You were like a kid.
I was 17.
High school. 17. Jesus.
I can imagine this dude gets arrested. The cop puts him in the back of the car, calls for a tow because he didn't see you in the fucking car. Tow truck comes up and you're just sitting in the driver's seat like, what the fuck are you doing? Who the fuck are you? I don't have a license. Can you just tow this back to my place?
So you did that for money, for high school money?
Well, actually, no, I was 18.
Couldn't you sell Hot Pockets like the rest of us?
Was that after you were forced to drop out? It was before?
That was after, yeah. That was...
So we were all going to school still.
You were.
We were like in junior and senior year.
Correct.
Yeah. And you were riding the fucking thing to go drive.
Yeah, with a meth head and a guy who can't stay awake.
So sleepy, methy guys. Oh, man. That is fucking crazy.
It was
I thought I had it bad riding my bike to Six Flags to work at the grill. During school, like my manager would call me, hey, what are you doing? Can you come into work? I'm like, I'm like at school. Can you leave?
This is Six Flags we're talking about. Your career
it's going to take me hours. Like I got to wait for the bus to get from the school to my house to get on my bike to ride to Six Flags. It's going to be hours before I'm there. Okay, leave now and you'll be like, what the hell?
I was actually working that job when 9/11 happened.
The duct cleaning. Yeah.
Oh man. We had some jobs on Long Island that day and they all got canceled because we couldn't get through the city. And I was like, fuck. Everything on the radio was just about what was going on 9/11. I was like, I can't listen to this anymore.
Oh my God.
Can I just get some music, please, or something?
What was, how'd you get that job? Who was your boss?
Who was my boss?
Yeah. Like, so
Tony Danza.
How did you get the vent cleaning job? I don't think I ever asked you.
So the guy that was sleeping in the car was also sleeping with my mom.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that.
No, that seems like that was an important detail.
Was it?
I don't know. Didn't you do the? No, didn't you do? Wasn't Chris working with you on this?
So we got a big. It was kind of a small business. The guy I was working with knew the guy who started the business because they did duct cleaning together someplace else. And the guy thought he was going to start his own place up. And he did. And he hired the guy that was dating my mom, who then got me in there. And they scored this big job at some high school in New York. What was it called? Fuck it.
Rich person place high school.
It was a rich person place high school.
Where they sing at lunchtime?
We worked at night, so I have no idea what happened during the day. They were like, oh yeah, we can totally do this contract for X amount of dollars. We've got the manpower for it, but we did not. Oh. It was just me, sleepy guy, and meth head.
A meth head. Oh my God. And you were the hardest working one out of them.
You're the only one with a fucking name.
A valid ID.
Hey, go get sleepy guy. Hey, go get meth head. Go get sleepy guy. Tell me what to do, Dan.
So he goes, hey, you got any friends that need some work? And I was like, I think so. And that's when I got Chris in to do the job.
You roped Chris into it.
I roped Chris into it. And so we went there. I think it took like 2 weeks or so.
God.
And they put us up in a hotel. And every night we would just go there and do duct cleaning. And these ducts were big. Chris and I would go into the main line, and it was, I don't know, the size of this room, basically.
Holy.
That's the entryway. And then it branched off into an upper section and a lower section.
Wait, you just said that the ductwork had an entryway.
Yeah. It had a door and everything. Yeah.
Huh.
So you were crawling around like Die Hard.
It sounds like he's walking around.
Well,
would they get narrower?
The entryway walked in like this, and then it branched into two separate parts, an upper part and a lower part. And I believe I sent Chris in the upper part because I'm like, I'm not going in the upper part.
That's good rationale. Chris, you're going up there. I'm not going up there.
So, yeah.
Can't argue with that.
As you crawl down, it gets tighter and tighter and more narrow, and you're trying to avoid the nails in between the separate pieces until you're like, your shoulders are touching both sides of the thing, and there's branches off like if you're strip mining in Minecraft, right? Each different way. So we would crawl in, clean the area we're in, then run the vacuum down the branches as it got tighter and tighter and more narrow. And we had like a small little speaker at the big opening, and you could hear it through the whole vents. It was great. Yeah, that sucked.
That's an interesting job, though.
The first job's always.
I mean, it sounds terrible.
Yeah,
but it's one of those jobs where it's almost like urban exploring. You know, when you go find a place, you get to see places that nobody else gets to see unless they're a professional.
Yeah.
When they don't even want to be there. Much like you.
The commercial jobs were definitely more interesting than the residential ones.
I bet the residential ones were fucking disgusting.
Some of them were fucking disgusting.
I have heard horror stories about HVAC tech going into residential housing.
Some of them were absolutely horrifying and disgusting, and other ones were spotless. And do you think we didn't clean the spotless ones?
Yeah, I think you didn't clean the spotless ones. No. And I bet you went and told them, you know what? I'm not going to take your money. Your vents are very clean.
That's exactly what I did.
Yep.
And that's why I don't work there anymore.
Good job, Dan.
Close to after that, that's when you moved to New York.
It's when I moved to New York, yeah.
Was that 2 years? 3 years you were gone for?
I was gone for almost 5 years.
Holy fuck, that was 5 years? God, I'm bad with time. Jesus.
Yeah, I moved up to Syracuse.
You're going to college there, right?
Not at first.
Oh.
But I did go to college up there. Yeah.
You were considering a job that would have led to a three-letter agency, I think. I remember you telling me about that. You're like, if I go down this route and, you know, in a year or two, I'll have this certification and I think you were consulting with like a counselor or something. And they were like, yeah, you can work at this three-letter agency, whichever one it was.
Yeah, there was some CIA interest, but I didn't want to do that. There was a business that cut chips for microprocessors. They were having an internship. They wanted me to do that, but I didn't have my license, so I couldn't go. Yeah, at the time, I learned the term for it later, but it's called like hidden homelessness. That's where you don't actually live somewhere, but maybe you live with somebody in their basement. You don't have like a permanent residence, which is what I was dealing with at the time. And I was dating someone who lived up in Syracuse, and she convinced her parents to let me move in there. And so I did that. And yeah, I started working at a deli and got my GED and went to college. And I was at the deli for 4 years. Actually, on my 4-year anniversary, the woman that worked there, she had been there like 35 years or something. She held her badge and she goes, when you make it to 5 years, they give you this pin.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
And then I saw the 10-year pin and the 15-year pin and the 20-year pin. And I was like, fuck, I got to get out of here. I left that day and I never went back.
Were the pins at least cool? Like, were they shaped like the deli meats? Like you get
like
a ham at 5 years and a bologna at 10 years?
Oh my God.
I might have been more interested.
That'd be awesome. Like, where's your flair?
Where's your
the flair?
You need at least 15 pieces of flair.
It was for Price Chopper. So it was kind of like that Price Chopper logo, but it was just a number instead of the Price Chopper. It almost looked like a Target. It did.
Just shoot me right here, please.
So I left that day and I never went back.
Oh, that day?
That day.
Nice.
Yeah. I finished my shift and I hung my apron up And
that was the last time.
that was it.
And to this day, your apron still hangs there as the man brave enough to walk out before he got his first pin. Actually, behind glass now. I've been to that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've been to that rest. Damn it. I fucked it up. Anyway, yeah, you know I'm bullshitting anyway.
So I left that day and I had a shift the next day. But when I woke up, I was like, I can't fucking do this anymore. And I instead of going to my shift, I went online and I applied for a tech position at Circuit City. And then I went back to bed.
You got that job at Circuit City.
I did get that job.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They called me up that same day for an interview, and I went in
and you were already asleep. God, I wish I could get hired that fast. Anyway.
It was a different time.
It was a different place.
The economy was booming.
And trained labor was all I needed to have. What can you do? Breathe. You're hired.
Nice. Yeah, I worked at Circuit City for about a year before I moved back. Actually, do you remember when I told you I was going to move back?
I think so.
We were chatting online on AOL Instant Messenger.
That's impossible. I didn't have that back then.
Yeah, you did.
Did?
Yeah.
I didn't even think I had a computer.
Or was it Facebook? I don't know.
You guys use AOL?
We used AOL. Yeah.
It really took you guys more for ICQ.
I don't know what that is.
No, I didn't like ICQ.
I loved ICQ.
It was too
Live
gross.
typing, loved it. Shit, somebody starts typing something, they change their mind on saying it. You see them deleting
Yeah,
it.
that
Like,
can't be
that's
me.
so awesome.
Nah, because
Can't be me.
You could convince so much. Like, hey, what were you about to say? Nothing. You son of a tick, 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 tick. Wonderful person. Anyway,
Then from Circuit City, was it Best Buy after that? Is that?
I never worked for Best Buy.
Oh, I was Circuit City when you were doing the computer repair.
It was computer repair.
Gotcha.
Yep. I worked for Circuit City when I did computer repair. And when I finally decided to move home, I told you online, I was like, hey, me and so-and-so broke up. I'm going to be moving home in about a week or so. And you're like, fuck that. I'm coming to get you right now. I was like, no, man, I got to get my stuff packed up and Brian's coming up. We're going to rent a truck. And you're like, fuck that, Joe. All you need is a couple pairs of pants and some clothes.
leave all your shit there. It's fine. Just come back home.
I was like, oh, man, I need my stuff. My stuff. I worked so hard for my stuff. And then Brian and Chris came up and moved me back home. And I lived in Brian's living room for a year.
Vagabond.
It was a journey. And then the year after that, my name was finally on the lease and I had a place.
Nice. Where, God, I'm horrible with time. Where in that did you start working for NCR?
Well, when I moved back, I started working at Staples doing computer repair there. They didn't even have a computer repair department at the time.
You stood it up?
Pretty much.
Nice.
I worked in a closet in the back room.
I remember the
Not
closet.
nice.
I remember. That's right. I remember you talking about the closet.
The closet was great. I loved the closet. I would just show up. I'd go in the back. I'd be working on computers. People would go in the break room, which was the closet was attached to the break room. And I'd open the door and they'd be like, hey, like, oh my God, I didn't even know you were here today.
Close it right back up real quick.
Dude, I like showed up whenever I wanted. I did 8 hours and I'd go home. It was fucking amazing.
Quote unquote 8 hours.
Eventually they expanded to a cubicle in the center of the store where I managed, and it was out in the open and everybody looking at you doing stuff. And
that was
talk to people.
That was the big revolution of computer repair. Best Buy had the nerd squad, and everybody moved their computer repair to the center of the store so you could see the nerds at work.
It was the first thing you saw when you walked in the store. So people would be like, hey, where can I find the printering for that? Go fuck yourself.
Can I do returns here?
But that's where Tara and I met for the first time. She came in. She was like, I got to make a copy of something.
Like, you didn't even know her?
Well, we talked on MySpace for a little bit, but then she came into the store because she lived around the corner. And she was like, hey, I got to make a copy of this birth certificate. Where's the copy center? I was like, no, don't worry about that.
I'll take care of this.
I took her to the printer aisle.
You took her to the office? To the closet?
You took her to the back office.
You want to see my closet, baby? So I took her to the printer aisle where I put some paper in one of the display printers. I made her a copy right there in the aisle. I was like, here you go. Hey, you want to go out to dinner sometime?
Wow.
You owe me this. You didn't let go of the paper until she agreed to dinner?
You listen, you can go to dinner with me or you can go over there and pay 35 cents for this. It's up to you.
Wow.
She agreed to the dinner.
Very romantic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She likes telling the story about our first date, so I'll wait for her to come back on the show to tell that story.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Yeah, we'll pick that up. So active listeners of the show know that you kind of lead the friend group. I don't know if that's intentional or if we just let you do it or what it is, but it seems like where you go, a lot of people follow you.
The rest of us are just too lazy.
That might be it.
I'm just talking about myself.
From what I can tell, I've been told a story, or at least mentioned, that you have been a leader for most of your life, and you once stood up at a standardized test, walked out, and you had people follow you out of the Massachusetts standardized test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they followed me or if it was just a collective movement of people.
You started that movement.
I don't think
I think you did. Stop glossing over the things you've done in your life.
Talking about the MCAS?
The MCAS, yeah. So there was a planned walkout, but the school got word of it and
locked all the doors with chains.
They did, actually.
No, they can't do that.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. That was part of our thing. So what they did was...
So you jumped up on the table up to the proctor and said, you want to fight and go?
Let's go.
They actually took all the classes that were supposed to take the test and like forced them into the library, I think it was, or maybe it was the cafeteria. I haven't thought about this in a long time. They forced us into one of these rooms, and when it clicked, I was like, hey, I think they're locking us in here to force us to take the test early. And some of the other people that were planning to walk out with me was like, are you serious? I was like, hey, are we taking the test here? Like, yeah, just sit down and you're going to take it. We're like, fuck that. I think maybe 10 of us stood up and started walking out, and all the security guards in the school started like trying to grab us and stuff. So we just like ran out of the school, and then we hid in the back in the little forested area behind the school for a while. What the fuck was that? what do we do now? That wasn't supposed to be like that.
Sounds like a high school horror movie. They're all aliens that were gonna.
Yeah, dude, it felt weird and creepy like that.
Why didn't you want to take the test?
Yeah, what was the problem with taking the test?
They were changing the way diplomas worked in Massachusetts. You had to pass this test to get a diploma, regardless of how you did in school. You could do all 12 years, but if you didn't pass this test, you got a piece of paper that said you attended high school, not that you graduated high school.
That's crazy.
So,
but that test was crazy easy. It was like, I remember I got like above.
Well, I didn't take it, so
like
Dan wouldn't know.
I was like 400% above average or some shit. Like everything except math. I sucked.
Well,
at
you're
math.
not a dummy.
What are you saying about everyone else at the school?
Some people are dummies. I'm saying we already had a standard of measurement to decide whether.
I remember it was a big. I remember it being
from the base,
thing.
right?
Even the teachers were pissed.
From behind the balls.
Even most of the teachers were pissed off about that test.
Yeah.
They're like, this test is bullshit. Like, why do you have to take it?
Right. And the concern was that they were going to start teaching the test instead of teaching the material. We walked out. We hung out in the woods for a while. And then I was like, let's call the news and tell them what's going on inside the school, because they're not supposed to be chaining us in.
Yeah, it's freaking nuts.
But they did. There was one door that didn't have the chain on it. And we went out that door. And we called the newspaper, and they showed up immediately. Back, do people know what newspapers are? There were these printed things that you would put.
They showed up with typewriters to type it all
putty
out?
on, and then stretch out the words.
That's true. I haven't done that in a while. My daughter will never know that pleasure.
Yeah, we called the news. They took our picture. We ended up protesting for like the whole week. Actually, we made signs and like went outside the school and until we got suspended. That was great.
Nice. That's awesome. I also made it on the front page of my newspaper, but it was for graduating. So,
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't do that.
it's pretty weak.
That was a memory.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
It's my civil disobedience.
That's pretty much the theme of your episode.
Is it?
It's so far
Oh.
jumping on tables, challenging people to fight.
So going back to our first episode and the first season in general, where Noelle said, "You're always trying to be a better person, be a worse person." I think this might maybe illuminate. You know, I am trying to be a better person than I was.
Yeah, but tell us about how you taught me how to break into ATMs.
From the bottom. That's the weakest part.
When Dan worked at an ATM repair company, I was always asking him all these questions about ATMs. Like, so how do I get them and not get caught? He never told me anything.
I can imagine why.
Actually, no, he told me
That is
not
the
to waste
worst
my
thing
time
you can
because
do in this country is the theft of money.
They're basically indestructible and not to waste my time.
A lot of people have tried breaking into the safes of ATMs and have destroyed the money trying to do so.
Tell us about the stripper money.
The stripper. So wherever there's a strip club and there's an ATM nearby, you can be sure that it will be jammed at night
with dirty, nasty
with
ones.
dirty, nasty $1 bills.
Didn't they try to stick change in there?
Oh, sometimes, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So the ATMs, they accept money as deposits. There is a limit to how many bills you can shove in these things.
Oh.
Generally, it's like 40. It says to the user, it can accept 40, but in reality, it can accept up to like 60 or 70, right? Because users don't listen to shit.
Yeah.
They would shove over 100 and it would jam. And then we would get a call and we had 2 hours to fix it. So we would drive out there, open it up and see $100 bills like crunched in the.
They would just explode in your face like you were the stripper. As soon as you open the door of the ATM,
I'm like, I rip my shirt
glitter
open.
and shit. Come on.
I start bouncing my ass.
What happened?
So-
I don't even know how this happened.
So when the ATM takes in money from the strippers,
Yeah.
and then let's say I go there to take some money out,
Yeah.
it doesn't give me the stripper money. It has its own little bank of money for.
That depends, right?
Really?
Because when I was working there, they were separate modules. There was the deposit module and the dispense module. But when I was leaving, they were introducing the cash recycler modules.
Oh,
So it would accept deposits and dispense from those.
that's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Yeah.
So someone could feed it counterfeit money, and someone could end up.
It
with
would
the
reject the counterfeit.
Oh, really?
There's
It's not
no
that
way to
sophisticated.
counterfeit it, yeah.
No. Okay.
It reads it both optically and through thickness of the bills.
Tell me more.
I'm
How
not telling
many?
you any more than that.
Damn it! I almost had him. I almost got some useful information.
Not today.
I'm not going to Gitmo for no one.
So I can't even like
for that. Shit.
hypothetically.
Uh-huh.
If I tunneled underneath an ATM cartoon style, like Foghorn Leghorn,
Just knock it over.
but they'll see me knocking it over. If I get up underneath it and cut a perfect hole with a laser or something, first I need money for the laser. Jared, I need $30,000.
I got you, dude. Okay, so how much money do you think is in there, and how much money are you going to spend of my $30,000 to get the what $5,000 that's in there? Maybe.
Listen, every investment
I don't
has
think we should
risk.
talk about that. Let's just say that most ATMs don't carry a ton of money in them. They replenish them like almost daily because of that.
And there were some sketchy areas you needed a security guard.
Oh, yeah. A lot of
right?
the areas. Yeah. Especially at night.
And they would try to make you work on them even when there wasn't a security guard available. What's up with that?
That's true. Most of the sites that I visited were considered medium risk sites, which means that a guard was optional.
One gunshot minimum.
They were at your discretion. And I'd be like, I want a guard. And they're like, oh, but you don't need one.
And they're not the one out there fucking risking their
It'd be
lives.
fucking New London at midnight. 7-Eleven in.
And your back is turned to the parking lot and there's a giant light on you.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy.
But
So when you were out doing your ATM work, were you a respectable looking top hat wearing individual, or were you gauged earrings and nose piercings and?
The top hat hadn't quite taken hold yet. No, I was pretty clean. I looked just like this. I mean, I wore slacks. I had same fucking style shirt.
Tell us how
Your
you
choice.
fucked
Nobody's
with
making
people.
you wear that shirt.
Well, you know, it's got the name on it.
Tell us how you fucked with people when you were inside the ATM
Oh,
and they would still try to use it.
yeah. If I was working at a drive up or a walk up, if it was inside the branch itself, I'd be working on the inside and the screen would be off or it would say out of service or whatever.
And idiots would still come up and try to.
And if I was working on like the card reader or the printer, you'd pull it away from the front of the machine and it would just be open. And people would still put their cards in. They would just fall down.
Throw it back at them. What did you?
And then, yeah, I would just push it back out. And they'd be like, what the fuck?
Wasn't there a time where like they got pissed off and you hit something and it printed out a smiley face?
Oh, yes. If you did the test print on the printer, it would print a little smiley face
On your receipt.
So this guy came up and he was screaming. He was like, what the fuck? Fucking shit. And he started hitting the screen. So I sent him out a smiley face.
He had no idea you were there.
And he was like, and he just left.
Oh, man. No wonder those things are built like tanks because people are just so stupid. They
They
start
are
punching the
pretty
screen and shit.
There's a lot of weird stories, most of which didn't happen to me. The weirdest one, I think, would be someone tried to cash a check that they drew themselves.
I just got done watching Catch Me If You Can. This works.
So it was on, those paper envelopes that they give you if you get a cash withdrawal from
the little ones
from the teller. It was a torn one of those from the NFCU. and they drew a check on it and made up numbers and like made squiggly lines and everything, and then deposited it. Like they were brilliant, and it was like $2,000 or something. So when that happens, we got to call up the bank and be like, hey, this is what happened.
Hey, is this real?
And they know exactly which account it was because it was the last one that tried to make a deposit because it's fucking paper and it jams up the machine. Like, you're not smart. But of course, it was Norwich.
Meth is a hell of a drug.
I don't know if we have any listeners of Norwich. Probably not, because it's the dumbest town in Connecticut. And every night, if it rained, I was getting called there because I don't know what the fuck these people do when they deposit cash.
It's wet.
It was soaking wet every time it rained. And they had an awning underneath the ATM, so I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Like, and it's so wet, it's like they kept it in a puddle or something.
How do you expect the wet T-shirt contest strippers to keep their money dry?
That's not water.
Oh,
gross. But it wasn't just ATMs I worked on when I worked there. I worked
There's
on
printers, right? Coupon printers?
Some printers.
Yeah.
Not coupons too much.
No? Okay. My brother was an ATM technician as well. He's got some of them goofy stories you were talking about. But he also worked on the printers at the checkout, give you the coupons.
Oh, okay. I worked on the self-checkouts and some regular checkouts, regular printers, cashier drawers, anything touch screens and point-of-sale stuff.
tell us how now you want to move on to one-man pizza operation.
Oh, yeah. One-man pizza operation would be fantastic. I'll just make pizza all day. 4 ingredients in the dough, 1 ingredient for the sauce.
And you want to be called the real Papa John's?
I didn't say that.
I said that.
You said that.
The fuck is this?
I sent them a TikTok of this guy. Supposedly he's a millionaire now because all he does is like rent out a little one-man operation.
$1 million a year.
Oh, yeah. It turned out it was like $700,000 a year gross. And then once you cut it down even further with the overhead and everything, that dude's probably not even making $100,000 a year. Like,
but
as far as profit goes,
he doesn't
all the
work
prep
for anybody.
No, he doesn't work for anyone. He just works
$100,000 a year
for himself.
To work for myself, making pizza all day.
Yeah, think of all the
How
prep
the fuck
work.
do I do that?
Think of the prep work. You gotta make all the dough. You gotta.
Do you realize how often or how much I have to wake up and then just sit there and breathe heavily to get myself to go to work?
He said to me, he was like, "Oh, you know how monotonous it would be just to be making dough." I was like, "I want that. I will do that."
You want the monotony?
Yeah, I'll put something on TV.
I'm already good at putting stickers down. Shit.
All right, I'm gonna find a tiny little pizza shop with an oven.
Well, I need $30,000.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I've got an investment opportunity.
I'm gonna hire the both of you to make these.
I know a mechanic that can make me a food truck.
I actually said to Del today, he was feeling frustrated about something. I just looked him in the eyes. I was like, "You want to go make pizza?"
Today?
Yeah. He was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Make you feel better.
I was like, "I saw this TikTok. This guy makes $1 million a year making pizza. Let's just go make pizza, man.
Let's go make pizza all day long." He only has like 2 or 3 different types of pizzas. It's like
that's perfect.
Pepperoni, without pepperoni, and like I don't know what the
pepperoni and cheese.
Pepperoni cheese. He just makes them. He just has all these pans. And he just keeps making them, and he sells out every night.
That would be great. I would do that.
That's
if I knew I could make enough money
the podcasting.
to cover.
Let's go make pizzas all day.
If I knew I could make enough money to cover my expenses and insurance, yeah, I would go do that. Why not?
Yeah, I'd totally on board.
I don't have to think about shit. Just make pizza good, make pizza hot, make pizza.
If you do it in
good.
A food truck, you can charge obscene amounts of money and nobody fucking complains about it.
That's true.
Because they're like, oh, it's a food truck. Of course they fucked up my order, but I paid $20 for it, so fuck it.
Have you ever seen a pizza food truck though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's a couple down there in Guilford and New Haven area.
There's like a brick oven pizza one.
Yeah,
there's brick oven pizza.
Yeah, they
on
tow this
wheels?
brick oven pizza thing around. It might be like a facade, but it looks like a brick oven.
Yeah.
They carry it
Why
around.
don't we make
It's like $15 a pizza too, and it's like 6 inches or whatever.
Yeah, and you wait like 30 minutes to get it. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's not even good, but the kids love it.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, pizza in the park. Yay.
Yeah, great. I'm shelling out $30 for this goddamn slice. Why don't we apply? Let's take the podcast and put that in the food truck, and we drive around and we do the podcast at different locations. Different. The bathroom situation is going to be weird.
Oh, why you keep?
No, it's
you
okay.
keep bringing
feel
up
like
the bathroom.
we always have to piss after this. Where are we going to piss? On the truck?
No. Okay. So no, I'm like where this is going. So excluding the piss idea, because normal people go to the bathroom in bathrooms, but
We can have bottles like Amazon
we can make
workers.
like a 2-story or like make like a little promenade on top of the food truck.
Promenade.
Yeah, whatever. And then you can do the podcast from up there as we're serving pizza downstairs, and we could just riff on everybody coming in.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that's a moneymaker right
It
there.
is. It
Yeah.
totally is. It'll
Look
be
at this
fun
jackass
and it's
buying a
making money.
$30 pizza from this
Motherfucker,
shitty
how you
pizza
gonna
truck.
shit on my idea? Every fucking other episode you ask me for $30,000. Some scam.
Fuck, he's right. He's got me there. All
My
right, you're
idea
right.
is golden.
You're right. I
Listen,
just wanted
who's
to steal
fucking
it.
rich here?
For $5 more, you can be interviewed while you wait.
So when's my pizza going to be done? Is it
Well,
done
we
now?
don't ask that question. Cut it.
How much time? So tell us about yourself. Well, I saw the pizza truck and
I
I
was
came here to
hungry.
get a slice.
I wasn't really hungry. My kids saw the pizza
I've
truck.
been waiting for 20 minutes. Now I'm on this podcast.
I think they called my name and some dude just
I gotta
fucking
go.
took my sandwich.
I gotta go. My pizza's done.
You think we could get a box truck to fit our podcast in?
Of
Fuck,
course.
the box trucks are bigger than this fucking studio.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's do it.
All right,
Fucking
we
sounds
got
like
it.
fun.
All right, let's get out
I
of
need
here.
$30,000.
I need $35,000.
We don't need $30,000. We need $30 to rent the truck from U-Haul or the Home Depot truck. Clamp on the mics onto the rails and sit on some buckets like you used to do at the duct cleaning place. Strap ourselves in with ratchet straps.
Listen. If we're going to recreate my history, I'm going to be Dan still. Which one do you want to be, meth guy?
I'll be the meth guy.
I knew it. I
Thank
kind of knew
fucking
it.
God. I'll be sleepy.
You get to be sleepy.
Sleepy Jared.
You guys did do some digging, huh?
All right. So
This is from memory.
I dug. I'm not even halfway through this list.
What
I don't know
did
how
you
much more
dig?
time we got.
I
but
texted your wife. She told me to just talk about his dong.
I drained.
I got nothing out of her.
I drained that tank, man.
What, did you text her first and got all
Fuck
the
yeah,
good stuff?
come on.
Dude,
Who else am I going to text?
I was watching TV with her last night when you texted her. Last night.
What? There's a time limit. I'm supposed to do it earlier.
Noel.
Is my
got to
nickname.
study for this test tomorrow.
Did you expect more?
She goes, I go, what's that? She goes, oh, it's Noel. He's asking me for stuff for the podcast. I said, tell him to
I got
talk
40 years
about
of history. I need to study
I knew
right
that was.
now.
I knew it had to come from you. I thought maybe you intercepted the phone and was like, and answered for her.
I did not.
All right, you want to do the lightning round?
Sure.
We'll finish off the rest of this fucking list. Noel, you ready for this? Interject where you see fit.
Sure.
All right, let's go down the list. Lightning round.
And you can reach us at podcast@betweenthestates.com.
We'll read your questions as lightning form if you want,
Great.
but we need to have enough. So email us at podcast@betweenthestates.com.
You know what? Before we do this lightning round, we actually did get some listener email if you guys want to do that.
Yeah, let me hear. I'll get this lightning round question set up.
Okay. We had a listener write in and say, Jared's episode. The Jared episode had me absolutely dying. The story about his Jeep getting stuck face down, ass up is hilarious.
I was listening to it today. Actually, I was
Awesome
laughing my ass off.
episode. We had one called another video game suggestion, Bone Rooms. Bone Rooms.
It's a video game or is that real life?
It's
Sounds like a nightclub.
a free-to-play PvPvE silly stupid game on Steam that seems to be Noel's speed at games, coupled with swearing and killing each other.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Sounds like a bit of fun.
Bone Room.
My speed?
Your
What?
speed.
Yeah, hit and miss.
Anyway, they said, great job on the show. Keep it up.
Aw.
Then there were some call-outs. Somebody
Uh-oh.
called us out. Says, Noel says he doesn't believe Dan spent $50 at Taco Bell, but Noel consistently spends over $50 at McDonald's. when there's a $5 meal option that includes everything besides that gross McDonald's ice cream.
The gross McDonald's ice
Hey,
cream.
I stop to get that
McFlurry?
ice cream every Thursday.
McFlurry's
I get an
fucking
ice cream
delicious.
cone.
Ice cream cone at
Ice cream
McDonald's?
cone every Thursday.
Why would you get an ice cream cone over a
That's
McFlurry?
what I like because I'm weird and I like it and I can eat it while I'm driving.
The ice cream melts on your fucking hand while you're holding the cone. It gets
You
all
eat
nasty.
it,
Now you're
motherfucker.
licking your fucking fingers while you're driving. It gets on your steering wheel. Are your steering wheel sticky? That's fucking disgusting.
My steering wheel heater makes sure
My
it doesn't
steering wheel
stick to
melts the ice cream. Of course. It all makes sense now.
I wish we had the cameras in here today. You can see the disgust on Noel's face.
I'm just picturing all that ice cream rolling down my knuckles. It's fucking gross.
My mouth heater makes sure it only melts into my mouth.
How slow do you eat your ice cream?
Oh, you gotta lick it around the side, and then you
Did
can't
nobody
bite
teach you
into
how
it.
to
Your teeth
eat
get
a
too
fucking
cold.
ice cream? I bet you're over there just licking one side as the other side.
No,
just drips
even
down
when
to
you
your
spin it,
fingers.
even when you spin it, it melts too fast. It gets all over your knuckles.
Dude.
Yeah, it
you
drips on
fucking
your
serious
pants.
right
It drips
now.
on your shirt. Drips on your seatbelt. Now you gotta wash your seatbelt because it curdles and it smells like shit the next day. You told me that's never happened to you.
Oh no, I gotta take my pants off now.
I better go smell my fucking seatbelt, apparently, because I've been eating ice cream every week for like 2 fucking years.
So there's a further call out here for Jared.
Oh, shit.
Jared is talking about his 1 cord of woodshed and how tarps don't let wood dry. I cut and split 1 cord of wood in my 3-hour day today and have 6 cords under tarps in my yard. Dry. Just fold the tarp and only cover the top, rich man.
See?
As long as the wind can blow through, you'll be fine. That's not a woodshed. I keep half a cord under my stairs near my stove. Ha ha.
Who are you?
Half a cord.
I need names.
And then it says, Dan, I don't have anything. Great job editing. Thank you for the call outs. And if you want to call any of us out, especially not me, you can reach us at podcast@betweenthestates.com. It says I didn't make that last part up.
Bastard.
We had one last email.
I like how he adds rich man in there. That's fucking fantastic.
This was the show to call us out on, I guess. This one was for me. It says, Dan, you copy and pasted the text message from Jenny to me when you texted me asking me for stories about Noelle. I'm surprised you remember to change the name. Former guest Noelle's wife.
I remember her venting to me about that.
I answered that one immediately, just so everyone knows. I took a screenshot of what I said, your wife, and what I said, your wife, and sent them both to her. And I said, do these look the same? I typed these both out individually. Thank you very much. They were not the same. And she apologized immediately.
I only know one other person in my life that also knows what a cord of wood is. I know exactly who wrote that.
I'm going to find you.
I know who it is.
I've got a particular set of skills.
You made a powerless enemy today.
I'm going to throw so much money at you.
Stripper money. Wet t-shirt.
Wet, gross
money.
Drawn on
Ice
paper.
cream
You
drip
can
money.
chop up a cord of wood in under 3 hours, and you'd like to sell me a cord of wood. Reach out to us at podcast@betweenthestates.com.
If you feel like throwing us a couple of bones, you can do so at patreon.com/betweenthestates.
No ice cream drips on those dollar bills, please.
I don't care. I'll take them. All right, Jared, let's do this lightning round.
Oh,
All right.
lightning
So
round.
I'm
Completely
gonna
forgot about that.
You kissed Wilbur. Did you like it?
It was all right.
All right, cool.
Is this just going to be a list of many kissed?
He's not the first one. He won't be the last one.
Won't be the last.
At your goodbye party, did you appreciate that massage?
You got a massage at your goodbye party?
It was a water massage, and it hurt my balls a little. From the back.
What the fuck?
How did you dodge that shotgun blast?
Oh.
Is that a sex thing? Is that a sex thing?
No, I had a close call like you did in Springfield, walking home from Chris's house one night.
Holy Jesus.
I was walking home, and this guy came out from the right side of a house, and he held a shotgun to me and looks me in my eyes and then pulls a shotgun away and goes, wrong guy. And I went, oh my fucking God.
Oh my
got a
God,
wrong
that's
guy
the same
story?
guy that went after Noelle.
Man, I wonder if he ever found the guy he's looking for.
I never ran so fast.
There's
in all
some
my
dude
life.
in Springfield that just goes around threatening people saying, oh, wrong guy.
That's going to be,
Doing God's work here.
we got to carry that tradition on, I think.
Oh
He
my
passed it on
Oh,
to
it
us.
passes forward?
It's like the ring tape.
We got to go almost kill people in the dark parking lot and
You
say
got
wrong
70
guy.
years. That was the scariest night of my life, honestly, though.
I bet. Jesus.
I don't think I've seen a shotgun up until that point in my life, let alone like had one nearly touch me. Like it
probably-
didn't touch me, but it was like very close.
It was probably a pipe shotgun.
And I was like,
It wasn't even a shotgun.
It was just a pipe
It was
with
just
an
a black
elbow.
pipe. Got a block of wood bolted
That-
to the end of it.
but the scariest thing was, it wasn't like he was like, oh, wrong guy, and like took off. No, he went back behind the side of the house.
He was waiting for something.
God, where was
I'm going
this?
to get you.
This was one of the side streets between White Street and Sumner.
And that's why you're not supposed to go 2 more streets than where your house lives.
White Street and Sumner. Oh my God.
Those were kind of like nice neighborhoods.
They were.
too. Yeah. I thought I was going down the safe street.
I know,
just
right?
to be clear.
So you didn't have your license until you were much older in life. Let's say 24-ish?
Yeah,
Correct. You didn't have a cell phone either?
that's correct. Yeah.
How did you make it that far?
I have really good friends.
He was Jason Bourne.
Just come
Guy's
pick
a
me
ghost.
up. How did you call people to tell them to
He
pick you up?
didn't.
The payphone.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's right. There used to be
Actually,
a
no,
payphone
I never
everywhere.
called anybody to come pick me up. I never relied on people in that way. I would take the bus. I would walk. I would take my Razor scooter or my bike.
Once again, it
Razor
explains the
blades.
fucking razor sharp calves that you have.
It's true.
Dude, this guy would
If
ride
you'd
his
like to
bike
see
everywhere.
a picture of Dan's razor sharp calves, come on over to patreon.com.
Actually, those are at the OnlyFans.
Oh, my bad.
Dan was always the fastest biker out of all of us, dude. I tried so hard to beat him.
I think Chris could beat me.
Chris could beat you? No way.
Yeah, Chris could beat me.
How many
Dude,
people
you're
beat you?
Off? Chris could beat me. Chris rode his bike just as much as I did all the time.
Really? I always tried to.
But he was
ride my bike so
leaner.
fast.
He had to push less weight on his bike than I did.
You just got momentum on your time.
Yeah. If we were going downhill, I had him all
Beat him.
day. If I knew there was pizza at the end of that hill.
Pizza was the great motivator back then.
All right, tell me about that hot tub at birthday.
Oh, I was there for that. Oh, wow. Did you get permission from everyone to tell that?
I did not. I won't. So we went out for a.
It wasn't, none of it was sexual either. It's just fucking hilarious what happened.
It's not sexual. It's just regular guys doing regular stuff. Who
just
cares
guys
if it's
out
the
on
guy
the town.
next to you?
I disagree. I think it was highly sexual, honestly. We could have had our bathing suits on, but we chose not to.
We all had bathing suits on.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Yeah, you had them on your head.
All right.
All right. So anyway,
Well, how many of us? 5 of us?
I think.
It was a 3-person hot tub. That laugh. Oh, my God.
Me, you.
Don't.
I'm trying. Me, you, that guy.
Yeah.
5. It was 5 of us.
It was 5. Yeah, because there was an odd number of dicks and an even number of mouths.
Wait, what?
I'm just trying to get him in trouble.
An odd, even. I don't even know how that works.
Some dude over there with his mouth sewed shut.
So we went out to celebrate someone's birthday, and he wanted to go to a hot tub, and we had never all been to a hot tub place together or since.
Because we're not allowed to.
I didn't know there were hot tub places.
Yeah,
there are
apparently.
hot tub places.
Is it like a hookah lounge?
We got a friend that's
Kinda.
really into hot tubs.
Okay.
So they're like there's just rooms with hot tubs in them and saunas and showers and stuff. So you go and
YMCA?
no,
Okay.
no, way sexier.
Nice. Was there a heart-shaped bed with a coin
No,
slot?
it was a building with different sauna and hot tub rooms, and
Yeah.
you could rent them out by the hour. This does sound like a sex thing. The 5 guys, right? We need about 2 hours. No.
So we all went to the hot tub place, and we were kind of larger men, especially at the time. We were definitely larger men, and we rent the hot tub place. The guy says, "All right, have a good time." 4 of us get in the hot tub, and
Everything's fine.
the water line goes right up to the edge of the hot tub.
And then the 5th guy
And
gets
the
in.
5th friend puts his toe in, and it starts spilling over the side, and he gets all the way in, and so one full body of his water displacement went over the tub.
It's a waterfall.
Right. It was like,
Spraying all over the floor.
but the floor was slotted and it
Yeah.
was going down.
We thought it was going into some sort of drain,
We
right?
thought it was a drainage system.
Oh, no.
It was not.
The drainage system ended up being the basement.
No. Why was there slots in the floor?
They never had that happen before.
So we're all hanging out in the hot tub having a good time until somebody knocks on the door. And there was like a divider wall between the door and the hot tub so they could open the door and yell at us and not see us. So they open the door and they're like, "Hey, could you guys not all go in the hot tub at the same time? It's flooding our basement."
How'd they know?
So one of our friends goes, "We're not."
2 of us would go into the sauna
Yeah.
to keep the hot tub from overflowing. And
Except when one person got out of the hot tub because we had already overflowed it, right?
The water level drops down.
Yeah.
The water level dropped down below one of the jets and the water was just spraying.
I forgot about that part.
The water was just spraying against the wall. We're like, all right, no, the bigger guy's got to stay in. Yeah, that was a fun night.
And then we were all walking out, and they were like one of the guys was on the phone with like the owner or something. It's like, "Hey, we don't know what to do. The basement's like really flooded with water." They were like trying to mop it up, but it just wasn't working.
But the owner wanted to apologize to us and was like, "So sorry that they interrupted you and said like that you can't do that. You know, they should have known when they booked it, or when the 5 guys walked in."
Yeah, there was never a limit on how many people were allowed in
No
there.
more than this cubic feet of men makes it in this hot tub.
We need a square footage of men.
Oh, that was a fun time though.
Good.
We
was
got free
fucking
combs.
hilarious. We got free what?
Free combs. Yeah,
I didn't get a comb.
they were like business card combs.
Who was handing out the combs? Where was I?
They were in the dish on the thing.
Oh, you just took them. You took the free combs.
No else floated away.
It was a free comb. I took the free comb.
Those weren't free.
So that was a hot tub thing. What else you got over there?
I got 2 more things, but Noel, you got anything? You got anything you want to ask? Good old Dan here, the man that's brought us all together.
I think I had. Oh, when did you get into comic books?
When I was a kid?
I feel like we should have talked about that before.
Yeah, I was in the comic books when I was a kid.
Oh, I think my phone's dead. Never mind.
All right, so we're gonna go down and then we're gonna come back up and then we're gonna close this shit out.
Oh.
Yep. You didn't. Not that kind of go down.
It's presidential.
Oh.
Come on, Bubba.
Ooh. Okay, so you didn't meet your dad until you were 18?
18.
18 years old.
That's true.
That's pretty fucked up.
Oh.
But
was I not supposed to?
no. It's fucked up.
How dare you meet your father?
Because not having a dad in your life, pretty shitty, I can imagine. And my dad's always been there for me, and it's a pretty shitty situation. But you didn't really take that as like the thing to do. That you didn't take that as a fatherly example. And I was told by your wife that when she was pregnant, you asked her if she would take a parenting class with you so you could figure out how to do it.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Actually, it was before she was pregnant.
Oh.
Yeah, it was when our son was young. Yeah, I didn't know how to be a dad. I didn't know how to be a parent. My mother wasn't exactly the best example. So yeah, there was some parenting classes. We went to, it was like a couples parenting class. That was cool. And after we finished that, then I went to one that was called Nurturing Fathers. It was just dads learning how to be dads.
The first lesson was knowing when to stop hitting.
Yeah.
When do I stop hitting them?
That was covered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much right before you start.
When they start crying or when they stop?
I think it was still surprising how much all the men in the class admitted to hitting their kids.
Oh, really? Wow.
No shit.
Yeah. And I was
so was this like a court-ordered class and you just happened to walk into the voluntary one?
They're all sharing stories about how much they hit their kids?
I can't guarantee that it wasn't.
Oh, my God.
But no, it was a good class. I feel like I actually learned a lot, and it helped me be a calmer dad, I guess.
No, that shows. You're a pretty calm person. Yeah, that shows. Good.
Yeah, no more jumping on tables for me. I think
No, not so much. I haven't
Jumping on the breakfast
I've been so
table.
surprised by those stories because I don't see it because I've only known you for 3 years now.
Kid spills the milk, you jump up on the breakfast table, and what the hell do you think you're doing, kid?
Fucking Donkey Kong in the house.
I changed a lot.
Shit, didn't Pete's dad do that once? I think he like jumped off and like started screaming at all of us or something like that.
Did you say Pizza Dad? Is that the name of the food truck?
Pizza Dads.
Ooh,
Pizza Dads.
I like it. That's it.
Battlefield Dads.
Battlefield Dads.
Pizza
Trademark.
Dads.
Pizza Dads.
Pizza Dad.
There was a place by my house called Dad's Pizza.
The first porn I ever seen was called Pizza Girls XXX.
What?
All right. I don't know how you're going to fucking segue that shit in. But that's all I got. I wanted to
That was
end
a good
on
segue, Jared.
Yeah, I know, right? So I wanted to end on that one because you've revealed a lot about yourself, and a lot of that, especially out in the beginning, was a little shady. So I wanted to end on that just to show what kind of person you really are, just in case people don't really see that in the podcast.
I try to be a better person.
It shows. Well, I mean, no, wait. That's a weird way to say that. No, you are a good person. It's and you're greatly appreciated and greatly you're well liked to everybody I've ever met at work or outside of it that has known you. So it's good. It's good.
Oh, thank you.
It's good.
That's high praise.
It's good.
Thank you. Say something nice about me now.
He doesn't do that.
I don't do
Prove me
that,
wrong.
but I will make an exception to this.
No, you don't have to do that. Don't do that.
Thanks for the revives, dog.
Thanks for the revives,
I
dog.
never gave you a revive.
No, you did a couple times. No, it's true. Dan has always been the unvoted leader of the group.
I don't feel that way.
Yes, and when he left, it left like a huge vacuum in the friend group. No one stepped in to be like I never saw anyone else as like the leader of the group. And when he came back, I was like, oh my God, thank God he's back. Give us some fucking direction.
That's not true. I feel like you guys splintered off into sub factions.
Not really.
You and Brian got a lot closer.
Yeah, we were hanging out. Actually, I think it was like the day after you left. or 2 or 3 days. I was like, I think I texted. I don't even know how the hell did I call him. I don't even know. We're like, hey, you want to hang out? Dan's not here, but like, the two of us can hang out together, right?
It's weird.
And,
It's like you calling up your wife's friend and saying, "You want to hang out? My wife's out of town."
my wife's.
This isn't weird or nothing. I just want to see you and talk to you.
But no, Dan's the one that got the group together. Like he started a band.
Tara was asking me about that. I think because you guys were asking her about things, and I was like, I think it had a lot to do with how often I moved around. So when there'd be like new people, I kind of like
we still do it now, even when we're playing video games.
Sure,
some new guy joins the Discord. I'm like, who the hell is that? Well, that's Jared.
I was telling her though, there've been a lot of rejects.
Oh yeah,
people that have come around. And I'm like, let's give this guy a chance, and then it's like,
ban.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he says something weird like. Oh Jesus!
You can't say that. Somebody can sound clip that.
Oh shit!
Jared's gonna sound clip it.
And they would just say something terrible or just I don't know. They would reveal who they really are, or they would take advantage of us in some way, and that kind of shit like would be a huge turnoff. And I'd be like, all right, goodbye, sorry.
Excommunicado.
So anybody playing any good video games lately?
Are we doing video games still?
I played Battlefield a lot today, trying to get past Dan and level.
Did you?
Yeah. What level are you?
I don't know. I haven't played in like
Better
2
not
weeks.
be higher than
Battlefield.
40.
Is it better? Is it better now that COD is out? Was it noticeably less frantic?
No, it's still.
You're still playing bots, aren't you?
Chaos. I play bots today, but when you guys are on, I don't play bots. Actually, no, we do. We do.
I want to play some bots.
Breakthrough. There's real people in there too. It's not just bots.
There's half bots, half people.
I got a lot of sniper kills today because of those bots. All right, so get off my ass. What the fucking bots?
I was playing casual the other day, and it's the 8 plus what is it, about 17 bots that are on the team with you. You get the 8 people, and then you got 17 bots on your team, right?
I don't
think
know
it's
if
2 or 3
many.
squads.
I think it's 50-50, isn't it? 50% bots, 50% people.
Yeah, because sometimes
let's go with that.
Sometimes I see
So
4
you know how
squads.
bad it feels to come in like 12th place when there's only 8 players.
Hey, 12th place is
12th?
not last.
Not
Oh,
last.
that's true.
Even
That's
among
true.
bots.
Not a real number though.
I was playing the outer worlds too, but you guys aren't interested in that. So I'll just
Are you
roll.
interested in that?
It
What's
was-
the Outer Worlds?
It's a RPG Bethesda style, but it's made by Obsidian, who made Fallout New Vegas, which is my favorite Fallout.
Shout out, Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas. Shout out. You know that one.
I know that one.
Yeah.
I got to finish playing it one day.
They're going to remaster it
All the
soon.
best RPGs you don't finish.
But
That's true. Because they're so good, you don't want them to end. Because if they end, it might not be so good.
True.
I saw 3 of our friends were playing Arc Raiders last night.
Oh, I saw that too.
So
The menu game.
there's 3 of us in this room. Could
Okay.
we be the next trio that tries Arc Raiders?
Dude, I don't
know.
I don't have the money for it.
No.
But you
It's
could
$40.
donate-
Is that a AAA game?
It's a
$100?
$40 game.
If
Patreon.com.
It's half a brisket.
If you want to help us purchase games on Steam, join us at patreon.com/between the states. You get your podcast a couple days early.
You sure do. And we really would love to keep the studio. So
Yeah.
if you could please donate, or even better, tell your friends, spread the show. Word of mouth is how we're spreading right now.
All we need is like one more business.
Yes.
So-
One more.
By the way, it's a new
advertisement.
month. Get your car repairs at Costco. I mean, CDP. Fuck. That's good enough.
That was terrible. We'll get you a better one than that. We're gonna write you one.
Yeah, let's
We're
do
gonna
one
we're
next
gonna, we're
week.
gonna
This-
get you a real one.
This one is run longer than I expected it to.
No
That's
shit.
right. We'll cut out all the.
No, we just
gay
ended. We
stuff.
did the video game talk.
I was like, I told Tara this morning, I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. I feel like I'm a fairly uninteresting person.
So we're gonna end it.
And here
before
we
that
are,
battery
3 hours
runs out,
later.
or that memory card runs out. We're gonna get our closer, right?
Yeah.
So Dan, is there anything you want to tell us? We pretty much just asked you questions for the past however long this podcast lasts after editing. So is there anything that you want to tell us about
Me?
you, or what you think about us, or
yeah.
how everybody around
Yes.
you is just wonderful people, and you're
Yes.
All right, let
even
him talk,
better.
Jared.
I want to say that. I just want to say how incredibly grateful I am for all of my friends that have become my family in the absence of my family, and who have surrounded me and lifted me up and taken care of me in my time of need. And thank to all of our guests who have ever come on the show or will come on the show. And thank you guys for doing this with me. I don't think I would be pushing forward as much as I am without you guys.
It's good to be here. This is fun.
Yes, therapeutic for us as well.
Yeah.
Good.
So I honestly do not remember how you close this. I've been trying to kill for time to remember the words. So I'm just going to close this in my own special way. This has been a Between the States episode for Dan to learn all about him. Guys,
Thanks for having me.
thanks for having me.
Thanks for.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were telling me what to say. No, Dan, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, it's good to have you. Noel?
You love us. Right?
Oh, shit.
Right?
It's the unscripted stuff that just...
I love you guys.
There we go.
Be good. Be kind. Come on back, y'all.
Good times.
Presenting Ronald McDonald in One Magical Night.
That religious thing?
One magical night, two friends came into
I
sight.
think it was highly sexual.
Hi, Ronald.
Hi, Moon. What we're doing is secret, so don't say a word.
Can I give them a hint? We're making dessert.
This does sound like a sex thing.
Yeah, that was fast.
Ronald scoops some stars from the bright Milky Way.
Bling.
I make Sundays this way.
You need to keep your pants on.
Ronald, making Sundays for you. Picking shakes and cones.
Ice cream cone? You're licking your fucking fingers while you're driving. It gets on your steering wheel. Are your steering wheel sticky? That's fucking disgusting.
Ronald and you.
You love us.